everyone. Happy Friday. It's time for Feel Good Friday. Who's in the house? Gustavo's in the house. I'm going to wave to you, Gustavo. How are you? Yeah, it is time for Feel Good Friday. My energy level is not where I normally like it to be. I'm feeling like I could totally fall asleep right now. Really, I could. So I'm having a vitamin C drink. I also have some calm in here, this magnesium drink, so that I don't know, that could take me to a whole new level of oh good, thanks. Okay, good. Whole new level of let me cuddle into my bed. Um but anyways, it is what it is. It's just where my body is at today. So I'm gonna roll with it. It might not be a very long feel good Friday. I'll see where the energy takes me. Now, I have not tapped into the energy prior to starting this session. So I don't know what the theme is going to be. We're going to see. Aw, thanks, Gustavo. Thank you so much. With me feeling so tired, that's a really nice compliment. Oh, Hussein. Wow, I haven't seen you in a while. Okay. Oracle of Unicorns. You know what? I'm so drawn to this. And I think because I need some extra inspiration. And so, hey, if I need it, maybe you guys do too, right? This week, it was a tough one. It was a tough one. I think was last week a tough one too, because I think I was fighting a head cold last week. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Yeah, this week was a mixture. It really helped. The latter half of the week, we started to get some sunshine, and that seems to make a big difference. At least it really does uplift me. It helps me to feel more positive when there is the sunshine going on. I had some different stuff coming up and really needing to watch my patterns of thought, because my patterns of thought were they were messing me up, right? Patterns of thought can take us into some dark places sometimes, when we have perceptions of what's right or what's wrong, when fear gets ignited within us, and maybe that can lead to anxiety, right? Like I had a combination of stuff coming up this week. It makes sense. I think the reason why I'm tired, just going through that energy shift, the emotional shift up and down and all around. All right. So my Oracle of Unicorns deck, when I use this deck, it's playful, it's magical, it's kid like, it's um, believe in miracles. It's the belief that anything is possible. It's the belief that they're unicorns and fairies, right? So it's a pretty open space to be. So that's what we're going to do right now is we'll see what do we need for this weekend and going into next week. Oh, I feel like I'm supposed to be picking cards from other decks too. I think I'm just supposed to pull one card from this deck for now. Maybe I'll be going back to it, but I got that. That's it. That's it for now. Okay, so let's see what this card is. Possibility. Raise your standards. Elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. This is I was getting tripped up about this topic. So to me, it makes sense that this card came up, because if we have unlimited potential, and then when we're seeing what presents that seems like it's like, here, I'm going to flip you a quarter, as opposed to, here's a beautiful suitcase of or here's a brand new car, right? Like what door would you like? Um yeah, so and that can be tough for what you see, for what presents, because then it can, I don't know, it was playing with my mind, right? Like that's what was bringing in those thought patterns of um, things aren't working out my way, you know? And so I really needed to watch that. But being spiritual can be tough because um we need to flow with what presents, and what's presenting is something to pay attention to, right? And if you don't know if it's a good choice for you, then sometimes you just get your foot wet a little bit, and yet you wade in the water to see if this is going to be a good match, and you can always get back out, right? And that's the place where I'm at right now. Is I'm got my foot in, I'm putting both feet in the water now, kind of getting used to the coolness, um and liking some aspects of it, and not liking, oh, I want to see who's there, not liking some other aspects. Hey, you dropped your pocket, how are ya? Northern, it's good. Oh, you can't stay. Well, I'm glad you're able to stop in for a bit. Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you're here for whatever you get out of it. I'm gonna now pull some cards from the crystal in the daily crystal inspiration deck. So that's where I'm gonna go to now. And we'll see. So we have to keep our sights on unlimited possibilities. And yeah, the lowering the standards, not lowering the standards, but the thought patterns around lowering standards, accepting what's feels like not as good. I've been finding that a little bit tricky, right? Because like sometimes one opportunity might lead to something else. And so that question mark of, well, this doesn't feel that good about, and this doesn't feel that good about, but it's what's presented, like maybe this is supposed to have something to offer. And okay, I kind of like at that aspect, and I kind of like that aspect. So, anyways, I'm wading in the water, people. I'm wading. I'm wading in it, seeing what comes up. Okay, Northern, what does that say? I'm so happy to pop in when I can. Oh, I'm glad you are too. And thanks for the hearts. Thank you. Whoa. All right, there are the cards. These ones have been coming up again and again. Okay. So one of the crystals is agate, I think. Get back into balance. That looks very feminine, doesn't it? It looks like a symbol of femininity. Um, Yeah, so if you're listening or watching this, there might be some aspects of your daily life that is a bit out of balance, and it might be maybe the way you are eating, maybe it's the amount of sleep that you've been getting, maybe it's just burning the candle at both ends, like just doing too much, and maybe not taking enough time for you, or just focusing on one aspect of your life and not giving energy to the other aspects. So a little bit of lopsidedness. We need some Libra in our life to create that balance. So this weekend, think about how you can create that balance. And they're also showing me Mother Nature. So getting outside in the sun is also going to help to create that balance by grounding into the energy. That's delicious and refreshing. um, yeah, so the whole food thing, they're showing me greens. So having greens such as spinach or whatever green leafy vegetables that you're willing to have would be really good in whatever form, whether you're going to fry it, whether you're going to boil it, whether you have it raw with a salad, as a salad, maybe you juice it. Maybe you'll just chop it up and you'll throw it into other stuff. So, because maybe you really don't like having greens, but if you hide it in some of your food, then you'll eat it, right? Just find a way to get some greens in there, because it's as if we need. Oh, so I'm getting the iron from, let's say, the spinach, or the fibrous kale would actually be really good too, and it's going to help. As so I'm getting antioxidant. I wasn't sure if spinach or kale were antioxidants. I'm gonna have to look that up. But I was hearing the word antioxidant. So some other things that are antioxidants are green tea. That's an antioxidant. Blueberries, like bumbleberries. Um, I think dark red cherries, even like the sour cherries, those are feeling very antioxidant like. But hey, you can do a Google search on amazing antioxidants, foods that are antioxidants, and then whatever you're gravitating to, go for that. So, uploading our antioxidant intake would be really good. Having lots of water. I'm also getting the vitamin C thing. And if you're not having multivitamins, consider starting a multivitamin. Okay, azurite is the next one. Get laser focused. Focus on what you want. What does that say? Chaga is a fantastic antioxidant. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, good night to you. Chaga. Chaga, chaga. Okay, I've never had it before. I'm gonna have to look that one up, but thank you so much. Okay, so whatever you're focusing on is what you're bringing in to your field of reality of experience. So zone in on what you want and notice when the fear comes up, because when the fear comes up, that's all you're going to notice is things to help to elevate that fear is going to come into your senses, right? So you can bring that in, and we don't necessarily want to do that. So focus on what you want, um, and then be really vigilant about seeing what comes into your space and if it feels good or if it doesn't feel good. Uxbridge Beat Podcast. Hey, how are you? I love how you guys are doing a podcast now. I think that's fabulous. I'm sending you a wave. So everyone check out Uxbridge Beat Podcast. Um, some great people that do amazing things in the community. I'm going to have you on the Uxbridge School God Life Show. We can promote your podcast that way too. Okay, so the next crystal that came up is pink opal. Be kind to yourself. So what can you do to be kind to yourself? Today, as I said at the beginning of this, I was feeling extremely tired. I didn't get the best of sleep last night, so I gave myself permission to have a nap today, and I did it, and it felt great. And I am still feeling sluggish, so I'm going to go to bed early. I did not do any weight training today. I gave myself an opportunity to chill on that today too. And tomorrow I'm going to get back to the swing of things. I'm setting the intention, and maybe you can also do that too, is set an intention for what you would like to get out of this weekend, what you would like to accomplish, but overall making sure that you're listening to your body. And because we're still going through this beautiful, energetic, spiritual upgrade, I will call it. So our crown chakra and our third eye, both of those vibrations have been advancing, and we have the ability to utilize our clairs more deeply than we have before. And so, those of you who are drawn to using one clair as opposed to another, you might find that not only your clairs that you're used to using, such as, let's say, that inner knowing, or maybe you get some images in your head, just as examples. Those have been intensifying, but then maybe some new ones have been coming in too. So with this upgrade, we're still releasing some of our old junk, right? Some old patterning that has been keeping us stuck in one or more areas of our life. So experiences, people, communication with people has been coming to the forefront for us to maybe ignite some of that old stuff, and for you to be conscious of when it comes in and how it affects you, and how maybe you need to change your thought patterns, or maybe you need to set your boundaries, maybe you need to change your approach, take action in a different way. So as the stuff has been coming up, our body is going through a lot right now. So you might have been getting physical symptoms as well. And maybe it's migraines, maybe your allergies are more intensive, maybe there's some digestive stuff going on, and I know there's also bugs going on too, like out there. So it's hard to tell what everything's associated with. But as we're going through this cleansing out of the old and reintegrating the new learnings, it can take a toll on our body. So that's why it's really important for us to listen. So even if, let's say, you had a really good sleep but you're still feeling really tired, then listen to your body and allow yourself to slow down, and maybe take some things off your to-do list if you can this weekend, to be able to be more gentle and kind on yourself. And if there's some self-care things that you could do, such as, be different for all of us what we might like, right? Maybe it's doing a facial treatment, a hair treatment, doing your feet, your hands, having a bath, putting on body lotion, getting your eyebrows done, your nose hairs done, whatever, depending on your gender, right? And so finding ways to be able to treat yourself with love and care this weekend is important. Connect, connects with fires in the house. Hey, welcome. All right, so I feel like I'm supposed to pull from one more deck. Oh, it's going to be the aromatherapy. We'll see what aromatherapy would be a good match for us this weekend to assist us with the energies. I'm going to leave these ones out just in case I need to refer to them. But let me go to the aromatherapy. Okay. So what do we need for this weekend? What what essential oils or what messages will be for our highest and greatest alignment? Oh, bergamot or bergamot, however you want to say it. I actually had a London fog tea this week. I was drawn to that because I wanted that flavor, that Earl Grey flavor. So Earl Grey is made from bergamot or bergamot. So it has a quality to it that is deep and soothing, but it also has some uplifting qualities to it too. I'm going to go right to the book. Yeah, I think after this, I'm going to lie down. I feel like my eyes are like slits too. All right. So, bergamot or bergamot, it's citrus, and it brings, the key word is cheerfulness. I love that. Feeling flat and tired, lost your spark and enthusiasm for life? Use the essence of bergamot to access your deeper levels and cheer your heart and soul, lift depression, and help regain confidence and motivation. Release repressed emotions that are blocking your vital force and stopping you from being all that you want to be. Allow your mind to wander to a place where cheerfulness lives, where you can light thoughts and feel fresh. Create a productive and caring environment where everyone smiles. Bergamot is an antidepressant that uplifts, relieving nervousness. It alleviates acne and cold sores and stimulates the urinary system. Awesome. And it fuels the heart chakra too, which is beautiful. I feel like that's the most perfect oil. I totally need that oil. And by the way, if you're in the Uxbridge area, the local health food store, they do have, well, the last time I checked, they had bergamot there, so you can get it. I have a small bottle, so maybe I need to diffuse that this weekend. So that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. It was wonderful to have you on here. And if any of you are interested in a one-on-one session with me, whether it's one-on-one yoga or maybe a channeled reading or a healing session, if that's something you're interested in, or if you want to join any of my group yoga classes, you can connect with me. My website is thejoyfulyogini.ca. So thejoyfulyogini.ca. And make sure this weekend you move that body. Okay, get outside, be in nature, enjoy the sunshine. Depends where you are in the world, but I hopefully you have some beautiful sunshine this weekend. And yeah, find a way to move your body to uplift. And maybe you can I'm going here for the heart. Put on some bergamot or bergamot essential oil to help bring in that cheerfulness, uplift that heart. So that's it, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. From my light to your beautiful, amazing light. Namaste. I'm going to say goodbye on Instagram first. See you later, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. There. I end that now. All right, guys. Oh, now I have a couple people that have joined in. I was just wrapping things up. This was a short one today. I definitely do not have a whole lot of energy, but that's okay. I'm going to give myself the self care that I need, and I hope you do the same. So have a wonderful weekend and happy Mother's Day weekend. Bye.